My dear students, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will be explaining the MBA second semester subject Business Research Methods as prescribed by Osmania University, Palamuru University and other universities of Telangana. We will go through the important questions and answers one by one. Let's begin with a quick revision. Unit 3 first important short question is: what is scaling measurement? Scaling and measurement. In business research, we often need to collect information that cannot be directly counted, like customer satisfaction, attitude, or opinion. That's where scaling and measurement come in. Measurement means assigning numbers or labels to things so we can describe and analyze them. Example: measuring a customer's age in years, or their satisfaction on a 1 to 10 scale. Scaling is a part of measurement that focuses on how we assign the numbers based on the degree or intensity of a characteristic. Example: asking customers to rate service quality as poor, average, good, very good, excellent. Why important? Without scaling and measurement, opinions remain vague. With them, researchers can compare results, analyze trends, and make better business decisions. Easy way to remember. Measurement is equal to what we measure: height, age, opinion. Scaling is equal to how we rate it: 1 to 5 stars, agree, disagree. Next important short question is: 2. Data analysis. Data analysis means examining collected data to find patterns, trends, and useful information so that decisions can be made. It's like cleaning, arranging, and studying your notes before an exam to understand the topic better. Steps in data analysis. 1. Data cleaning, removing mistakes, missing values, or duplicates. 2. Data organizing, arranging data in tables, charts, or graphs. 3. Data interpretation, finding meaning in the numbers or facts. Example: a company surveys 500 customers about a new product. Data analysis might show that 70% liked the price, but 50% wanted better quality. This helps the company decide where to improve. Types of analysis. Quantitative, numbers, statistics. Example: sales growth. Qualitative, opinions, feelings. Example: customer feedback. Easy tip to remember: think of it as detective work. You collect clues, data, arrange them neatly, and solve the mystery, find insights. Next important short question is: 3. Editing, importance. Editing in research means checking the collected data for mistakes, missing information, or wrong entries before analysis. It ensures the data is accurate, complete, and ready for processing. Why it is important? 1. Accuracy removes spelling, numbering, or entry errors. 2. Completeness ensures no question is left unanswered. 3. Consistency keeps data uniform. Example: all dates in same format. 4. Saves time. Clean data is easier to analyze. Example: if a survey asks for age and a person writes 25 in words, the editor may convert it to 25 for consistency. Or if someone marks 2 answers instead of 1, it will be corrected. Easy tip to remember. Think of editing as polishing your homework before submitting it. You remove errors, make it neat, and ensure it's understandable. Without editing, wrong data can give wrong results. Next important short question is: 4. Tabulation, importance, cross-tabulation. Tabulation, importance, and cross-tabulation. Tabulation means arranging data in a table so it's easy to read, compare, and analyze. It turns raw numbers into a neat, organized form. Importance. 1. Clarity makes large data sets simple to understand. 2. Comparison, easy to see patterns and trends. 3. Analysis, helps in applying statistical methods. Example: if 200 people are surveyed about their favorite fruit, tabulation will list fruit names in one column and number of people in another. Cross-tabulation compares two or more variables in one table. Example: showing favorite fruit versus gender helps see if men prefer mangoes more than women. Easy tip to remember. Tabulation is like organizing clothes in a cupboard. Everything is sorted and easy to find. Cross-tabulation is like arranging by type and color together, more details at once. Next important short question is 5. Data content validity. Data content validity. Content validity means checking whether the data or test fully covers the topic it is supposed to measure. In simple words, it asks, does this data include all the important parts of the subject? It ensures that the measurement is complete and accurate, not missing any key areas. Example: if a teacher wants to test mathematics skills, but the question paper only has addition questions and no subtraction, multiplication, or division, it has low content validity because it doesn't cover the full syllabus. In business research, if a survey aims to study customer satisfaction, but only asks about product quality and ignores price or service, the results will be incomplete. Easy tip to remember. Content validity is like making a full thali meal. All items, rice, curry, dal, salad, sweet, should be there. If you miss some items, it's incomplete. Next unit 3. Long questions. First important long question is measurement and scaling techniques. 1. What is measurement? Measurement means assigning numbers or labels to things so we can compare, analyze, and understand them. In business research, it helps in converting opinions, behaviors, or qualities into numbers for study. Example: a teacher giving marks to students' assignments, example 8/10, is doing measurement. 2. What is scaling? Scaling means deciding how much or how less something has by placing it on a scale. It shows the degree, level, or intensity of a characteristic. Example: asking customers to rate a product from 1, poor, to 5, excellent, is scaling. Types of measurement scales. 1. Nominal scale, labels or categories, no order. Example: gender, male, female, blood group, A, B, O. 2. Ordinal scale, order matters, but gaps are not equal. Example: rank in class, first, second, third. 3. Interval scale, order plus equal gaps, but no true zero. Example: temperature in Celsius, 20 degrees Celsius is 10 degrees more than 10 degrees Celsius, but not twice as hot. 4. Ratio scale, order plus equal gaps plus true zero. Example: height, weight, sales figures. Common scaling techniques. 1. Likert scale, people express agreement, disagreement. Example: I am satisfied with the product, strongly agree, 5, to strongly disagree, 1. 2. Semantic differential scale, opposite adjectives on two ends. Example: service good, bad. 3. Rating scale, directly rate on numbers or stars. Example: hotel rated 4/5 stars. 4. Ranking scale, arrange options in order of preference. Example: rank favorite mobile brands. Why it's important in research. Helps convert feelings into measurable numbers. Makes comparison easy. Improves accuracy in decision making. Easy memory trick. Think of scaling as measuring spice in a recipe, Too much or too little changes the taste. In research, scaling ensures the flavor of information is just right for analysis. Next important long question is 2. Different types of scales. In business research, scales help us measure and compare things like opinions, preferences, and behaviors. There are 4 main types of scales: nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. 1. Nominal scale, names only. Used for labeling categories without any order. Numbers are only tags, not values. Example: gender male, 1, female, 2, other, 3. The numbers don't mean bigger or better, they just label. Use in research, counting how many people belong to each group. Memory tip: nominal is equal to name only. Like roll numbers in school, just for identification. 2. Ordinal scale, order matters. Shows rank or order, but the difference between ranks is unknown. Example: rank in a race, first, second, third. We know who's ahead, but not by how much. Use in research, customer satisfaction rankings, product preferences. Memory tip: ordinal is equal to order but no equal steps. 3. Interval scale, equal gaps, no true zero. Shows order and equal distance between values, but zero does not mean nothing. Example: temperature in Celsius, 20 degrees Celsius is 10 degrees more than 10 degrees Celsius, but 0 degrees Celsius doesn't mean no temperature. Use in research, measuring attitudes, IQ scores, temperature. Memory tip: interval is equal to equal intervals, but 0 is just a point, not total absence. 4. Ratio scale, equal gaps plus true zero. Has all features, order, equal distance, and a true zero. Zero means nothing. Example: height, weight, sales figures, 0 sales means no sales. Use in research, financial data, age, length, time taken. Memory tip: ratio is equal to real zero. Why understanding scales is important in research. Choosing the right scale decides how we collect data and analyze results. Example: if we wrongly treat rank data, ordinal, as score data, interval, results can be misleading. Easy analogy to remember. Think of it as stages of measuring mangoes. 1. Nominal, just sort by type, Alfonso, the cherry. 2. Ordinal. Rank from sweetest to least sweet. 3. Interval, measure sweetness difference on a 1 to 10 scale. 4. Ratio, weigh them in kg, 0 kilograms means no mango. Next important long question is 3. Purpose and benefits of scaling. In business research, scaling means turning qualities, opinions, or feelings into numbers so we can measure and compare them. Without scaling, researchers would only have vague statements like customers liked the product, which is not precise. Scaling helps make such feedback measurable. Purpose of scaling. 1. Quantify qualitative data. Converts feelings, attitudes, or preferences into numbers. Example: instead of good service, a customer rates service 8 tenths, which is easier to compare. 2. Enable comparisons. Makes it possible to compare responses across people or groups. Example: two products can be compared based on average customer ratings. 3. Track changes over time. Shows if opinions improve or decline. Example: employee satisfaction score goes from 6.5 to 8 in 1 year. 4. Support statistical analysis. Scaling produces numerical data that can be used in graphs, averages, and tests. Benefits of scaling. 1. Accuracy in research. Avoids vague answers, gives clear, measurable data. Example, strongly agree or strongly disagree on a Likert scale gives more detail than just agree. 2. Better decision making. Businesses can take action based on exact scores. Example, if price satisfaction scores are low, management can review pricing. 3. Easy communication of results. Numbers are easier to present in reports and charts. 4. Saves time and effort. Instead of reading long feedback, researchers can quickly look at scores. Simple analogy to remember. Scaling is like converting taste into a spice level rating at a restaurant. 2. Spicy vague. 8 tenths spice level clear, comparable, and trackable. Summary table. Purpose example. Quantify opinions rate service 1 to 10. Compare products average rating. Track improvement yearly score changes. Statistical analysis graphs and averages. Scaling makes research more precise, useful, and action-oriented. Next important long question is 4. Construction of instrument attitudinal scales. Construction of instrument attitudinal scales. In business research, attitudinal scales are tools to measure people's feelings, opinions, or attitudes about a subject. For example, if we want to know how students feel about online classes, we can't just ask, "Do you like it?" We need a proper instrument, questionnaire or survey that gives clear, measurable results. Steps to construct an attitudinal scale. 1. Define the objective. Clearly decide what attitude you want to measure. Example, attitude toward online education. 2. Generate statements. Prepare positive and negative statements related to the topic. Example. Positive, online classes save travel time. Negative, online classes make learning less interactive. 3. Choose the type of scale. Likert scale strongly agree to strongly disagree 5 or 7 points. Semantic differential ratings between opposite words. Example, interesting, boring. Gutmann scale measures agreement with increasing intensity. 4. Decide the scoring method. Assign numbers to responses. Example, strongly agree is equal to 5, strongly disagree is equal to 1. 5. Pretest the instrument. Try it with a small group to check clarity and remove confusing questions. 6. Finalize and administer. Use the refined scale for data collection from the target group. Example, Likert scale on online learning. Statement strongly disagree, 1. Disagree, 2. Neutral, 3. Agree, 4. Strongly agree, 5. Online learning is convenient. Online learning reduces focus. Why this is useful? Quantifies attitudes, turns feelings into numbers. Enables comparison, compares attitudes of different groups. Supports decision-making, helps improve products, services, or policies. Easy tip to remember. Constructing an attitudinal scale is like making a thermometer for feelings. First, decide what temperature attitude you want to measure, then make statements as marks, choose the scale, test it, and finally measure people's opinions. Next important long question is 5. Number of dimensions in scaling. Number of dimensions in scaling. In business research, scaling is used to measure people's opinions, preferences, or attitudes. The number of dimensions refers to how many different aspects or sides of the concept are being measured. 1. Unidimensional scales. Meaning measures only one aspect of a concept. Example. If we ask, how satisfied are you with your hostel food? Rate 1 to 5, we are only measuring overall satisfaction, not other factors. Use when we need a simple, focused measurement. 2 bidimensional scales, meaning measures two aspects at the same time. Example: for hostel food, we may ask about taste 1 to 5, hygiene 1 to 5. Now we are measuring two different dimensions of the same topic. Use when both factors are important for the decision. 3 multidimensional scales, meaning measures 3 or more aspects of a concept. Example: hostel food satisfaction may include taste, hygiene, price, quantity. Each has its own rating. This gives a complete picture. Use when the concept is complex and depends on many factors. Why dimensions matter? If we use the wrong number of dimensions, we may miss important details. Example: if a hotel only measures overall satisfaction and ignores service, cleanliness, and location separately, it will never know which area to improve. Memory trick. Think of dimensions like the sides of a dice. One side unidimensional, simple view. Two sides bidimensional, double view. Many sides multidimensional, complete view. In short, type no of aspects measured. Example question type. Unidimensional 1, rate taste of hostel food. Bidimensional 2, rate taste and hygiene of hostel food. Multidimensional 3 or more, rate taste, hygiene, price, quantity. Next important long question is 6. Construction and application. Construction and application of scales. In business research, scaling is like building a ruler to measure people's opinions, satisfaction, or behavior. To use it properly, we need two main steps: construction, making the scale, and application, using it in research. 1. Construction of scales. This is the process of designing the tool that will measure the variable. Steps. 1. Define the objective. Be clear about what you are measuring. Example: are we measuring customer satisfaction, brand loyalty, or service quality? 2. Select the type of scale. Choose nominal, ordinal, interval, or ratio depending on the need. Example: satisfaction rating can use a Likert scale, 1 to 5. 3. Write clear questions. Keep them simple and understandable. Bad: to what extent do you find our food palatable? Good: how tasty do you find our food? 4. Choose response format. Decide if answers will be yes, no, numbers, ranking, or agree-disagree. 5. Pretest the scale. Try it on a small group to check if questions are clear and useful. 2. Application of scales. This is the actual use of the scale to collect and analyze data. Steps. 1. Distribute the scale. Give the questionnaire or rating sheet to the target group. Example: hand out satisfaction surveys to customers after they visit a restaurant. 2. Collect data. Gather responses systematically. 3. Analyze results. Convert ratings into meaningful numbers and patterns. Example: average rating for taste is equal to 4.2 out of 5 customers are happy. 4. Make decisions. Use results for improvements or strategies. Example: if hygiene score is low, focus on cleanliness training. Memory tip. Think of scaling like making and using a cricket bat. Construction is equal to designing and making the bat. Application is equal to actually playing the match with it. Next important long question is 7. Construct validity and reliability. Importance. In business research, when we create a scale or questionnaire, it must be valid, measures what it's supposed to measure, and reliable, gives consistent results. Both are like two wheels of a bicycle. If one fails, the research can't move forward smoothly. 1. Construct validity. Meaning, it shows whether the scale or test really measures the concept it claims to measure. Example, if a questionnaire is designed to measure employee motivation, all questions should be directly related to motivation, not unrelated topics like what's your favorite sport. Importance. Ensures accuracy of the results. Helps in correct decision-making based on real data. Builds credibility of the research. Types of validity, simple view. Convergent validity, similar concepts give similar results. Discriminant validity, unrelated concepts don't show a strong relation. 2. Reliability. Meaning, it shows whether the scale gives the same results if repeated under similar conditions. Example, if 100 students rate their college facilities today and again after 3 days, without any changes, the results should be almost the same. Importance. Ensures consistency in measurement. Reduces errors caused by randomness. Makes research results trustworthy. Types of reliability. Test, retest, same people, same test, different times. Internal consistency, items in the questionnaire give similar results. Why both matter together? High reliability but low validity, you get consistent results, but they are wrong, like a weighing machine always showing 2 kilograms extra. High validity but low reliability, your measurement is correct sometimes, but not always. Best case, both are high consistent and accurate. Memory trick. Think of a dartboard. Reliability is equal to all darts land close together. Validity is equal to all darts land near the bull's eye. For great research, you need both.